everyone, once again welcome to my channel Competitive Maths by Biology. Today we are going to look part 25 of ratio proportion is about remaining problems called miscellaneous problems of ratio and proportion. Okay, miscellaneous problems of ratio and proportion. First question: the gold broke into three parts. The ratio of weight of three parts is 3:4:5. The price of gold is directly proportional to the square of weight. If there is a loss of rupee 23,500 after breaking the gold, then what was the starting price of the gold? Okay. ఒక వజ్రం కింద పగిలి దాని బరువు 3:4:5 నిష్పత్తిలో ముక్కలైంది. వజ్రం ధర దాని బరువు యొక్క వర్గానికి అనులోమానుపాతంలో ఉంటుంది. దాని వలన మొత్తం రూపాయి 23,000 నష్టం వచ్చిన వజ్రం యొక్క ప్రారంభ ధర ఎంత? So four options are given here. Solution. Here given that price is directly proportional to square of weight. Okay. Price is directly proportional to weight square. The broken parts are in the ratio 3:4:5. So let us suppose this is original and the broken parts are in the ratio 3:4:5. So let us suppose broken parts are 3 kgs, 4 kgs, 5 kgs. Then total is equal to 5 plus 4, 9 plus 3, 12 kgs. Actually it is 12 kgs. And price is directly proportional to weight square. This is weight. This is weight. So it is original and these are parts. These are parts. See, now what is the price? Price of the original is square of its weight. Weight is 12, so its square is 12 square is 144. Similarly, price of 3 kgs is 9 and this price is 16. Price is 25. Total is 25, 41, 50 units. Here we have 144 units. Now what is the loss? Loss is 94 units. That is 94 units value is given in the question 23,500. 23,500. Then 1 unit 1. 94 ones are 94 twos are. 2s are 188, 47, 470, 94 5s are 470, 00. 1 unit value is 250. Then what to find? What was the starting price of the gold? Starting price of the gold is 144 units. 144 units value is 144 into 250. Let us use digital sum concept. 4 plus 4, 8 plus 1, 9. 9 into something, digital sum is again 9. So answer digital sum is also 9. So here digital sum is 3, here digital sum is 4, here digital sum is 1. So 6 plus 3 digital sum gives 9. So starting price is 36,000. So answer is 36,000. Next second question. As usual model, the numbers are changed just and options are changed. Try by yourself. Okay. మీ సొంతగా చేసే ప్రయత్నం చేయండి. ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ యాజ్ యూజువల్ మోడ్. నెక్స్ట్ థర్డ్ క్వశ్చన్. The number of boys in the school was 30 more than the number of girls. Subsequently, a few more girls joined the same school. Consequently, the ratio of boys and girls becomes 3:5. Find the minimum number of girls who joined subsequently. ఒక పాఠశాలలో బాలురు బాలికల కంటే 30 ఎక్కువ. తదనంతరం కొంతమంది బాలికలు పాఠశాలలో చేరారు. ఫలితంగా బాలబాలికల నిష్పత్తి 3:5గా మారింది. అయినా కొత్తగా చేరిన బాలికల సంఖ్య కనిష్టంగా ఎంత ఉండవచ్చును? 4 options are given. Solution: boys and girls. See, boys and girls are always positive integers. Number of boys and girls are always positive integer. So suppose let number of girls be x, the number of boys are x plus 30, as given that boys are 30 more than the girls. Now few more girls, let us suppose n girls are joined the school, the number of girls are x plus n, and there is no change in the number of boys, so x plus 30. This ratio is equal to 3:5. Then four numbers are in proportion. Then we know that product of extremes equal product of means. That 5 times of x plus 30, 5x plus 150 is equal to 3 times of x plus n, 3x plus 3n. We need to find n value, that is transform 3x from RHS to LHS. 5x minus 3x, 2x plus 150. That is transform this 3 from RHS to LHS. We get 2 by 3x plus 150 by 3 equal what? N. That is 2 by third of x plus 150 by 3 means 50, which is equal to n. But we have to find minimum number of girls who joined subsequently in the school, and the number is n. So we have to make this n minimum, where n is minimum. The minimum of n is depend on x. The minimum of n is depend on x. See, at x equal 3, n is minimum. At x equal 3, n is minimum. So substitute the x value as 3. That is 50 equal to n. 3 gets cut. 2 plus 50 is 52. Minimum number of girls subsequently joined the school were 52. So answer is B. Next most important question, fourth one. Each member of club contributes as much as rupees and as much as paisa as the number of members of the club. If the total contribution is rupees 3636, then the number of members of the club is. ఒక క్లబ్ లోని ప్రతి ఒక్కరూ వారందరూ కలిపి ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారో అన్ని రూపాయలు మరియు అన్ని పైసలు ఇస్తున్నారు. అలా వచ్చిన మొత్తం రూపాయలు 3636 అయినా ఆ క్లబ్ లోని మొత్తం సభ్యుల సంఖ్య ఎంత? సొల్యూషన్. Let us see it by first method. Let us suppose there are x members in the club. Suppose there are x members in the club. Then each member can contribute x rupees as well as x pies. Each member can contribute x rupees as well as x pies, which is equal to x rupees plus, convert these pies into rupees, that is x by 100 rupees. That is 100 into x, 100x plus x, 101x by 100 rupees. So each member of the club can contribute 101x by 100 rupees. So total amount is means number of candidates into each candidate contribution is equal to total amount. Number of candidates into each candidate contribution is equal to total amount. That is x into x square equal 36 into, transform this fraction of 101 to 100 from LHS to RHS, we get 100 by 101. As we know that 101 3s are 303, 60 remainder 606, 101 6 are 606. So x square equal 36 into 100 can be written as 60 square. So x value, what is x value? 60. Therefore number of members of the club are 60. That is shortcut. Let us see it by shortcut, that is by options. Starting from the option A, for suppose there are 60 members, then each can contribute 60 rupees and 60 by 100 rupees, that is pies. And total amount means number of candidates 60 into each candidate contribution, that equals 60 60s are 3600 plus 60 60s are 3600 by 100, 2020 cut, 3600 plus 36 rupees. So rupees are matched here, so number of candidates are 60. Okay, this is shortcut. Next question, fifth one. The railway fares of air-conditioned sleeper and ordinary sleeper class are in the ratio 4:1. The number of passengers traveled by air-conditioned sleeper and ordinary sleeper classes were in the ratio 3:25. If the total collection was rupees 74,000, how much did air-conditioned sleeper passengers pay? ఏసీ తరగతి సాధారణ తరగతి రైల్వే ఛార్జీలు 4:1 నిష్పత్తిలో ఉన్నాయి. ఏసీ తరగతిలో సాధారణ తరగతిలో ప్రయాణించే ప్రయాణికుల సంఖ్య 3:25 నిష్పత్తిలో ఉన్నాయి. మొత్తం రాబడి 74,000 అయినా ఏసీ తరగతిలో ప్రయాణించిన వారు చెల్లించిన సొమ్ము ఎంత? This is the question which is depend on product of two ratios. Okay, since collection is equal to ticket price into number of passengers. So now total collection is depend on total price into number of passengers, that is AC class and ordinary class. So the railway fares ticket prices are in the ratio 4:1. Ticket prices are in the ratio 4:1. But collection is depend on product of ticket price and number of passengers, and number of passengers are in the ratio 3:25. So 4 3s are 12:25 is the collection ratio. Then collection ratio is 12:25. But the total collection was 74,000. Total sum is 25 plus 12, 37 units value is 74,000. Then 1 unit value 37, 2s are 74 and 3 zeros. 1 unit value is 2,000. Then we have to find how much did air conditioner sleeper passenger pay. Air conditioned sleeper passengers pays 12 units. Then 12 units value is 12 into 2,000. That is 24,000. So answer is C. Next and last question of this class, sixth one. When ticket prices of a water park are increased in the ratio 11:12, then the number of daily visitors to the park fall in the ratio 8:7. If the daily revenues before increase in the total price was 1,76,000, then find the daily revenue after increase in the ticket price. నీటి పార్క్ యొక్క టికెట్ ధరలు 11:12 నిష్పత్తిలో పెరిగాయి. దానివల్ల రోజు పార్క్ వచ్చే వారి సంఖ్య 8:7 నిష్పత్తిలో తగ్గింది. టికెట్ ధరలు పెరగక ముందు రోజువారీ ఆదాయం 1,76,000 రూపాయలైనా పెరిగిన తర్వాత ఆదాయం ఎంత? Let us see solution. So revenue is depend on product of ticket price into number of visitors. So ticket price are in the ratio 11:12, and now the number of daily visitors are in the ratio 8:7. So product of ticket price and number of visitors is revenue. This is before one, this is after increasing ticket price. Yes, 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12, 11 2s are 22 is to 3 7s are 21. Given that if the daily revenue before increase was 22 units, the revenue for day is 1,76,000 before increase. That is 22 units value is 1,76,000. By 11 table, 11 2s are 11 1s are 11, 6 remainder, 11 6 are 66. 2 units value is 16,000. Then 1 unit value is 8,000. Then 21 units value. After increasing the ticket price, the revenue is 21 units. 21 units value is 21 into 8,000. 3 zeros, 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16. 1,68,000 is the answer. So answer is D. Okay. Okay, students. This completes the part 25 of Asian proportion. We will meet again part 26 of Asian proportion. Thank you. Thank you very much.